Yeah, hi guys, I'm here today with a little bit a different video about the D3 AI Multimedia car smart box. So here we have the box. There's a lot of description. Here we have the box, the inside, accessories, USB-C to C, USB-A to C, and even HDMI cable, mini HDMI to full-size HDMI, and that's exactly what we are using. So here in this video I'm not showing you how this works in a car with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Here I'm showing you how this works. For example, inside, it works actually in a pretty similar way. When we are using it in the car, we get exactly same image, same screen. As soon as we power on this device, connect it either with USB-C or USB-A to the car, and then connect with our phone to the D3 AI Bluetooth, then we can see this screen here. Of course, make sure that you're using the compatible setting with your car. It has two options. We can switch here with a button between Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. But here I want to show you how it works inside with the exactly same screen, but working as a normal player, for example, for YouTube, Netflix, other things. And so I've connected a keyboard and a mouse through a USB hub into the USB-A port of this device here. Yeah, that's this small device, that's this small player here. And you can see I can control it normally with my mouse. Usually that would be the touch screen pointer as far as I know, but we can also use it and control it with this keyboard. You can see, so we have now all options. What's really important here, before we can use all the functions, we do not only need to connect it with Bluetooth to our smartphone, we also have to provide Wi-Fi, of course. This can be the Wi-Fi either of your car, if your car is providing that, or a Wi-Fi hotspot from your phone, or when we are here inside, of course, we can use the normal Wi-Fi of a Wi-Fi router. It's very easy to connect. As with a normal device, we can go to settings here, and then we have the Wi-Fi here. And of course, I have to blur this screen because of private information, but we can scan here for normal internet and then provide the router password and connect. I've already done this, and so I can use all the functions. For example, also Play Store. Of course, I have to sign in, but you can see, get access to the Google Play Store here, and so we can download a lot of apps. Of course, there are some limitations. We can see how much storage we have here. Now, before installing anything, we have still 22 gigabytes left. So I think the total size of the storage is 32 gigabytes. But here we have even access pretty much to the full Android settings, Google account, factory settings or factory reset. Bluetooth, also very important. That's the Bluetooth name. Maybe we could even change that. And you can also add additional devices. You can see, you can search for other Bluetooth devices, connect, for example, mouse, keyboard or so. We have a ton of stuff which we can configure, but now of course we want to see if something is really working. And so let's start YouTube here, for example. We can do normal searches. Of course, I have to blur this because of copyright, but for example, not this one, because this is my own video, so I can play this for you. Of course, it would also have sound, but that's also something which I'm not allowed to use here, so I have turned off the sound. But it definitely works. You can see that here, absolutely awesome. No lags, no nothing, absolutely perfect. Of course, you also want to know if you can play 4K videos from YouTube or other platforms. And so I have a royalty-free video here, and so let's see. So here we have the selection, 2160p, which is 4K. So let's select this here, and so let's see if it's playing, and it is playing in absolutely fantastic quality and super smooth. There are no lags, absolutely nothing. You can see as good, as beautiful as it gets. And what's awesome here is the very low power consumption of only around 3.5 watts, now even down to 3 watts, even with playing 4K. That's absolutely amazing. I can even go back to the main screen and you can see it keeps playing down here. Can make this even a little bit larger so I can use other stuff and have this video playing down here. And when we are finished with watching here, we can just drag it into this area and it's gone. Just normal function as you have on your phone. We can use that here with this small player on any large HDMI screen. Could even be a super large TV. Doesn't matter. Works everywhere where you have HDMI. Or I can use the normal car functions or use Android Auto here inside. For example, here Google Maps. By the way, that's not my location. Of course, I'm totally somewhere else, but I could use a recenter and then it would find my location. But of course, I'm not doing that here. And of course, from down here, we have access to all the apps. You can see calendar, weather information, messages, phone, some other players, other navigation, and so on and so on. We can use all the apps here, which you can use in the car as well. Here are a few other things which we can see. We have the all apps here. That's apps which are pre-installed. For example, the mirroring, which you can use to share our screen from our phone directly. We have even system updates, even file explorers you can play, for example, from a flash drive. And in the settings, we can also see application info. Here we can also see what's already pre-installed. All these apps are already here. You don't have to download them again. If you have the impression that something is not working properly anymore, or you have messed up some settings, you can use the settings here to reset easily. Don't be worried. I've done this already and it worked really good. So what we have to do is to go to more here on the right side. And then we go down till you see the system. And at the bottom of the system, we have the reset options. Erase all data, factory reset, reset phone, erase everything. And so it starts. Yeah, super cool, super versatile, small device, can be used in your car or also at home as a media player for almost everything. Of course, it has its limitations. There's no doubt about that. It's not an absolutely perfect device. For some things I had to try around a little bit and the instructions are sometimes not very clear. I had to do some extra online research for a couple of things. I've first also been a little bit struggling with the mouse and keyboard assistant, but now I have everything working even with a USB hub. So I think it can be a really interesting device. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order one for you if you like. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments or want to share your own experience with this multimedia car smart box, then just let us know down in the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.